Amazon is changing their policy again, and you are at risk of getting your account suspended if you haven't listened to what I've been saying for years now. Amazon is changing a lot of stuff regarding bundles, and this is what we are going to look at together today. But before we start, this video is brought to you by Arbitrage Stalker. So if you do not know what Arbitrage Stalker is, it's a tool that I developed to help you source, right? To help you be more efficient at doing storefront stalking. How the tool works is you actually track storefronts on the app, either on the web app, on arbitragestalker.com, or on Discord. You can receive the notifications on Discord whenever the storefront that you track adds new sellers, not add new sellers, but add new products into their storefront. So instead of wasting a ton of time doing storefront stalking, you just track a couple of storefronts and you receive notifications whenever they add a new product, so you do not have to go through all products that tanked and all that stuff, and you can save a ton of time. So if you want to actually try the tool, you can actually get an extended trial, a 14 days free trial with the code extended trial that you see right there, right? All right, so let's just get started with the video. So as I said, Amazon is changing a lot of stuff, and we're going to look at this, right? Amazon is changing a lot of stuff when it comes to bundles, and I've been telling you guys forever, as I said, I've been telling you guys forever that bundles, a lot of the things that a lot of people were doing with bundles was pretty gray, like it was gray area. So first of all, using your own trademark to actually create bundle under your trademark by using one product from your brand and then other products from other brands, which a lot of people were doing for, and we are going to look at 3Hut products. I'm going to show you a couple of examples, but a lot of people were doing this with 3Hut products back in the day. So they had one 3Hut product, so one body scrub, right, and one pen from their own brand, and they were bundling it together and putting it under their own brand, right, under their own trademark, so they could kick people out of the listings. I've been saying forever, like, this is not going to work long term. It's definitely not going to work long term, because like it's a gray area, like you are trying to take advantage of the system, right? It's not going to work forever, and because of that, a lot of other listings, we are just going to read what Amazon is actually saying. You know, it's going to be way easier. So Amazon said bundles that include consumable goods in the grocery, pet product, baby product, and health and beauty categories must follow these guidelines, because this is the categories that we were seeing this the most in, right? I guess there's still going to be an opportunity in the sports and outdoors category, but we do not see that many bundles in there, right? So what is going to work is if you have a bundle, right? If you have a bundle that, first of all, needs to be listed under the right brand, right? So if you saw, the example that they used was Dawn product, I believe. Yeah, Dawn, you know, the Dawn, the dishwashing soap. So if you sell a bundle with Dawn products, it needs to be all Dawn products, nothing else. If not, like, you can get your account suspended. We are actually going to read what they say. So failure to adhere to the bundle policy, including the following detailed bundle guidelines, may result in the removal of any bundle product listing, account suspensions, or both. Amazon reserves the right to modify or revoke this policy at any time, which they are not going to do, right? So I've been telling you guys forever that it was pretty risky. First of all, it is kind of risky. It was kind of risky already to list products that are not listed under the right brand. And I've been saying this forever. Always check if a product is listed under the right brand. If it's a Nike product, make sure that it's Nike, okay, as the brand listing. And I'm going to show you. So when you go right here, check that it's the right brand that is listed right here. And this is a great example of something that, you know, with 3Hut listing, I myself made a lot of money on these listings where we had 2 3Hut products and 1 Neutrogena wipes, right? Not this one, but other listings. So, yeah, if you actually check, it's not going to work anymore, right? Because, for example, like this bundle is selling, yeah, this is out of policy, I guess, because it's selling, so in policy is Coca-Cola brand. But like this one, I guess, selling Coca-Cola with Pepsi, with whatever, and so this is not going to work. Or maybe it's, yeah, because it's showing this. So first of all, the picture needs to be only products from the same brand. This is not going to work because it has Coca-Cola, it has Pepsi, all that stuff. It's not going to work. This is not going to work anymore. And like the example that they actually used was selling dish soap with a sponge that is not from the same brand, and like gloves that are not from the same brand, obviously, right? So A lot of people were making a ton of money with this, especially in the grocery category, and it is over. It is 100% over, and this is the thing that you need to understand, right? You are not going to be able to do this anymore. And so you need to pay attention to listings like this. You're going to see a ton of them, especially for Q4, because Tree Hut is a brand that is doing really good during Q4 that you can find. If you know about the brand, you know where to find them on sale. But most of the good listings were bundles that were just like this, right? So I think Amazon actually jumped on, yeah, just like this one, for example. Like, this is actually a great example. This is actually an amazing example. And it's listed under generic. So if you actually jump on this, you are going to get, I'm going to try to stay PG-13. You are going to get freaked over, I guess, if I can say, right? So these are the kind of, so it's not too bad because I mean, first of all, you should have known that, you should know already that you need to stay away from generic listing. Anyway, okay, since last year, since more than 1 year ago, like Amazon actually suspended a lot of accounts that were selling generic products, but it's not the worst. If you actually go, like, the real listings that you need to pay attention to are going to be listings like, I guess, probably this one. Yeah, probably this one. Yeah, that is listed under like a trademark. And so this is what a lot of people were doing, to be the only person being able to sell a listing, right? And so what this guy was probably doing was kicking out people that were selling on the listing as well, right? So he used a branded product to list the product under his own brand, which is LLJ Corp Online Shop, which is his own trademark, so he can kick people off, right? So that's what is not going to work anymore. So rest in peace, bundles. I've never really played with bundles except the one I told you with Neutrogen and all that stuff. But it's not something, and I've been telling you guys forever, this is a gray area thing. Do not fall into doing that because yeah, it's not going to work. I mean, it was 100% sure that it was going to bite you in the ass later. You know, like try to play within the rule, and like do not go on Twitter and say, oh, Amazon, or in my comment section to say, oh, Amazon is always changing the rules, all that stuff. It's not because the rule is not made, like it's just common sense. Like, just think about it, it's just common sense. Like, I didn't know that the rule was going to change, but I've been saying forever, ever since I started my YouTube channel, this is a gray hat. Like, this is a gray zone. This is a gray zone. Is going to be like, it's going to be regulated one day or another. Things are going to change because this is a gray zone. Like, you should not be able to sell Nike products under your own trademark. This was just a loophole. And if it was just a loophole, it was going to get discovered, and they knew about it, but it was going to get discovered, and rules were going to change to protect brands from that loophole. That's it. Like, it was 100% sure. Like, selling on Amazon is just common sense. It's just about common sense. That's it. If you get suspended because of that, it's really, really dumb. Just follow common sense rules, right? If you think that something is like a gray zone, it's like, because a lot of those things, you know, everything is not black and white. A lot of these things are in a gray area right now because you're trying to take advantage of the system a little by doing this, like by doing what this guy is doing, you're definitely taking advantage of the system, right? So just by using your common sense, you can realize that and figure out that this is probably not something that you should do, because rules will eventually change. And when rules are going to change, you are going to get fucked, right? So yeah, we are 8 minutes deep in the video, so I do not need to be PG-13 anymore. All right, but yeah, like if you are this guy, just delete your listings as fast as possible. The rule is going into effect. I guess it is already going into effect right now. But like they say, don't rebrand any bundled product by adding non-manufacturer brand intellectual property to the product image or product title. Don't list any packaging or unrelated item, including supplementary services, as a unique product in the bundle if you are not the manufacturer. So don't list bundles under the generic brand, and don't list unbranded products in a bundle. Display the barcode on the entire bundle clearly in the product image. So, to be honest, you know, I'm wondering if this is still going to work. This may still actually work after reading the rules. I'm not 100% sure, to be 100% honest. But yeah, this is definitely not going to work. So only list, let's just read the rules carefully one more time. Okay, only list bundles that are created and offered by the original manufacturer, who must be the brand owner for all of the items in the bundle. So no, it's not going to work anymore. If you create a bundle, okay, just like this with two different brands, you're not going to be able to create, even if you have your own brand, you're not going to be able to create a bundle with two different brands anymore. right? So yeah, just pay attention to that, right? Just pay attention to that. Review all your listings to make sure that if you have listed something, okay, that you do not have bundles that are just like this in your listings. Also review your listings, every single one of your listings, to make sure that the brand, the brand registration, the brand under which your listing is listed is the real brand. You can see, just check the brand here, because sometimes the data is not updated on Seller Amp. But yeah, just double check everything just to be sure, and you should be good. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful. If it was, leave a like. Do all that YouTube stuff. Get your extended trial for Arbitrage Stalker, and I'll see you tomorrow for a new video. Thank you for watching.